Anyway,
Lamb, why are you trying to lure them into your fucking van?
no, I'm trying
Huh?
to lure them into the mystical,
This is my...
the mystical fort. No, but anyway, welcome to LambCast. Anyway, I'm Lamb, your usual host, and we're joined once again by, well, not once again by, but we're joined for the first time by
Such a
Bora,
bad host.
who is trialing it.
This
Otherwise,
is trial out. I'm not in yet. Wow, I'm fucked. Well, that...
you're technically in. But anyway, also we're joined by one of our OG co-hosts, Squeaky, who's a very big, horrible man for not being here, but you know, that's okay. It's okay.
I am here. What the fuck do you mean?
Hashtag.
You are not here, dude.
Yes, I
Stop
am.
talking. You can't talk. You are not here.
Oh, okay.
As Lamb so intricately put it, you are a big bad man for not being on this podcast right now.
Fuck.
Yes.
Yep.
Anyway, let's get into it.
I can't talk, so you know.
Brilliant podcast.
The things that happened in October, obviously we know that T4H disbanded. I joined a different organization.
Very sad.
Yeah, very sad month. Also, there was a lot of riots in Hong Kong, and there was involvement with Blizzard, which was very weird. Other things. The Siege update came out for the Halloween. It was very, very boring.
Yep. You're
There
right.
was also that Hideo Kojima game that came out.
Death
That was-
Stranding.
Mediocre with the reviews. That's
Sounds
also
about
an
right.
interesting
Sounds about right.
subject. I've got a few things to say about that, to be honest.
Ooh,
I'm
ooh.
not. Yeah, I don't quite favor.
I got a few things to say about Halloween.
This
No.
We
is-
said
Whoa.
let us buy the cosmetics using Renown. They
But it's
allowed
like
it, but they
triple
made
the
the
amount.
prices so
Yeah.
steep that you know the amount of commitment you need to have to this game to have that much renown. I think you're making money with the game, and you might as well just spend $60. Hello.
Hello?
Well, they always do it with like every single event. It's kind of like.
No, they
Because-
don't. That was the first event with Renown.
Mm-hmm.
No, I mean like they. It was the first event with Renown. Yeah, that's what I said.
Yeah. Oh.
No,
Uh-huh,
yeah, they
uh-huh,
don't
uh-huh.
let us pay with the Renown for every event.
Yeah, no, but like when they do, they make it so fucking expensive that there's no point.
They're stingy.
Yeah, they want money.
They're a business, yeah, and this is.
Yeah,
like
they're a
the-
business. Give me more
they have,
money
like,
to
a
not
few
give you
events.
servers, you know?
They have a few like events they can cash in on that are not inside the game already. And like these like weird holiday events that they do that don't actually have any connection to the game. It's like, oh, Halloween that has been going on for like thousands of years. Yeah, let's
Oh,
cash in
Halloween.
on that.
Give me money.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, they are the coolest skins though, cause like Randomly
Yeah.
Bones Jaeger from last
well,
year
they
was
have a
so
year
good.
to. They have a year to prepare them.
Do you actually think they take a year
Suck.
to do so?
Well, no, I said they have a year.
There you go.
Yeah.
What is the best headgear though? Legion or Smoke Suck?
Yeah.
I think
it's-
Smoke has a like a unfair like disadvantage because like his entire concept fits that like theme so well.
Mhm.
I mean, I think Smoke has some of the best headgears in the game. He had this one that looked like I had a very good description of it. It looked like a rat that was hit by a 40 truck long convoy.
Oh
but
yeah,
it was, like, this
I
metal
know, I
thing.
know which one. Yeah.
It
It's
came out
really
with like the Japanese season, and it's
Uh-huh.
gorgeous, but it's so ugly, and it's like the most. And it's the only skin I'm like actually proud of having, after like all of these years of like
Which
3
one?
years of playing. I can't remember the name. It's like some Japanese.
The one to which
thing.
Russian Badger refers as the rat choking on a gas canister.
Ah, that one.
That is very accurate.
See, now he knows which one I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wait.
that one is really good. Legion headgear, literally a disadvantage because you're like a lighthouse saying, "Hey, shoot me here." Yeah, that's it. Frost, yeah, you know, Darth Maul had some sexy time with some weird woman.
Melina.
Let me put the image up on general. You can just drag it up to where the live chat, like where you are capturing the chat, and let everyone see.
Oh yeah, because a lot of people don't know that skin.
Yeah, giving you podcast tips here. Just drag it across.
Well,
you
they can't
actually do that?
actually they can't actually see it.
If
on
you're
the-
actually screen recording the chat, then yes, you can. If it's an input, then you
Huh.
can.
Wow, big brain. I don't
No,
use
it's not popping
OBS
up on screen,
because
mate.
I
Sorry.
can't play games.
But anyway, just know that I'll copy the link to it, and you can always look in chat if you're curious.
Wait, I need to open the chat.
Oof.
Anyway, it should take you
Don't
to.
worry, it's not that active.
Yeah, it isn't. It hasn't been every time we haven't had a guest, but that's okay. I need to work on getting more guests in. Just nothing's been happening that I'm interested in.
Well, Siege has been happening, but we're not interested in that anymore.
Yep. Oh, also, last month the release of Call of Duty Modern Warfare came out. It was a very, very successful release, in my opinion.
It looked really good.
It is
Everyone
very.
hated it.
From the point of view as someone like that has to watch it, like watching his friends play, because I don't have the money to buy that game. I was sat here just watching everybody play a fun game, and I'm like, yeah, this game's cool, but I can't play it though. Yikes.
People say
Oh.
the maps are horrible though. I
Yeah,
mean,
Oh,
there's
maps are
there's
dog
about-
shit.
millions,
But
yes.
guess what? It's gonna get better because they're adding terminals, scrapyard, and grinding. I think.
Oh, can they just stop with
And
the
where's
old maps
Rust?
and like
Hey.
pump out some good ones?
Hey, I don't really care.
Seriously.
Is if they add in terminal, that's fine. It will work for the game.
Well, it's like every single time they make like a new concept, it's always the same maps. I mean, like Nuketown has that like thing
Oh, yeah.
of being in every game. despite
Terminal is basically for every Modern Warfare game, and it was in Infinite Warfare. It wasn't in Ghosts. It was in Modern Warfare 2,
Oh yeah,
3.
Terminal is the one. Where you
It was
could
great.
Survival
Yeah.
on in Modern Warfare.
It's
like,
still
survival.
good, but it was in 2, 3, Infinite Warfare, and it's in this one,
Yeah, we all know that Infinite Warfare is a Modern Warfare game, so
basically.
yeah.
And that was the Call of Duty I was best at next to Modern
Space
Warfare 3.
Suits. Exo.
By the way,
jump.
it's weird how people have been complaining about like the gameplay and how good like the old games were for like 6 games now. I think it started like right after Black Ops 2, and then
Yeah.
it has been going on forever. Advanced Warfare, everyone hated it. Ghosts, a lot of people hated it. Now,
Yo, Ghost wasn't
peop-
that bad.
yeah, people just come out now and they like, as an unpopular opinion, say that they like Ghost, but like, and like 3 people will come out and say, "Oh, you suck because you like this game that came out 10 years ago." Everyone continuing on this trend. Everyone hated, not everyone. Some people hated Black Ops 3. Some people hated
Yeah.
Infinite Warfare. Also, people hated Infinite Warfare more than the people who played COD. What else? World War 2. Everyone was hyped about it, and then it
And then it
turned out to
flopped.
be not that amazing. What was the game that came after? Black Ops 4. No, wait. Yeah, Black Ops 4.
Remastered and.
Oh yeah, and then the Modern Warfare Remastered as well. I mean, people were going to like that.
That was
Remastered was pretty good.
2016.
So, yeah.
Remastered was good until they came out with weapons that are blue green only, and you ruined the game. Yay!
People like
Uh,
always complain about the same things, like the loot boxes and the OP weapons people use.
quit putting shit in loot boxes that
I mean,
matters if it's
It's
cosmetic.
the game. It's the game now. I mean,
Now.
if you haven't been liking 6 games of the same series, perhaps you don't like that series anymore.
No, I know,
Yeah.
I know. That's why I don't play it anymore.
I was gonna say.
The only game I have out of that series is World War II because it was gifted to me. I
Yeah.
played it for 50 hours.
We're
with that
getting,
person who gifted it to me and never played it again.
The maps we're getting back. We're getting terminal, scrapyard, crashing more.
And where's Rust? I've missed Rust.
Hey, you never know. It might happen.
Maybe next year, just to milk the cow a bit more.
It just
know?
might happen. You know.
I'm pretty sure it will happen
It might. It
because
might.
they're gonna run out of players because everybody nowadays is
Mate,
like,
if Rust was added to the new Modern Warfare, it'd be hectic.
yeah, but it'd be fun.
Yeah. But like other things, like I'm really excited for Terminal because Terminal will actually fit the playstyle of this game.
Yeah, because it's bigger.
Yeah, it's bigger and it's a map
And
everyone
everyone knows
knows.
bigger is better. So
Actually, no, it's not. Not the case with this current game. Not the case with this current game, indeed.
Wait,
what bigger is? Oh,
does it
I
have
mean,
to be
it's
the,
that
the
big?
only the only couple of maps that I really enjoy are all the gunfight maps, except
I know like Ghost had like the biggest map of any COD game.
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
Stone.
Stonehaven.
Of like
Yeah.
a castle. Yeah, Stonehaven.
Imagine that, but the
It
whole
was
game.
shut on so bad.
Bro, honestly, That was my only reason to play Snipers, Stonehaven.
Imagine that, but the whole game. There's only a few good like traditional multiplayer maps, like Hackney Yard, the one on the other one. And personally, I think Piccadilly is good. People don't like Piccadilly, but I think it's good, mainly because I can drop some very high kill games on that map.
There's one cheese spot on the entire map where you can.
It's
sit
not
with
actually.
fucking
I just
and
know.
that's what Lamb does, and that's
No.
why he likes it. It's because he found a cheese.
I run
spot.
around with an M4. I run around with an M4.
Oh,
more
that's
and
how
more-
you. That's how you can drop high kill games.
No.
Yeah, the M4, the most overpowered weapon.
Actually, it's not. It's the shotguns that are the most overpowered weapons.
Are they that? Do they have that much range?
Yeah,
Does it feel
no,
like
they
shotguns
do.
in Siege right now?
They're like snipers. They're legit like snipers.
Super 90. Mm.
Better than Super
I'm
90.
just staying silent here because I have no like
You have no
emotional
idea.
connection. No,
You
I have
should-
no
you should
emotional
buy new
connection
code.
to the COD franchise because I didn't have any friends, so like no one to play with.
I don't have
Sad
friends either,
face.
but I still play Siege.
Well, yeah, Siege is different because on Siege, like the people are more fun. than-
No.
I mean fun as in very. It's not. That's not a compliment.
Siege is literally the most toxic community.
Oh yeah, definitely.
That was our first podcast as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You're pretty high if you think Siege is actually pretty fun.
No, it is
The
wait, no.
American
What
Siege
I meant
community is
was-
fun.
It
I'd
is.
say.
It is not boring. Let's say that because I'm.
Yeah, okay, fair.
I think you cut
Like
it.
nobody in Call of Duty still uses microphones. You can't listen to two people having beef because one of them quickscope the other and says he's better in lobby anymore because nobody fucking uses voice chats anymore.
That's true. But like, see when you get in a game when you're playing against console players, it's just a bunch of shit talking.
Yeah, but that's
Last
like
night,
that's like literally
last-
fighting toddlers in WWE.
Last night we got into a game and there was some guy just saying, "Shut the fuck up! You're trash! You're trash to our teammate," and they were just saying it back and forth. It was Pinnacle COD, but it wasn't console. It was PC. I was like, huh. We're better than this, guys. Have you ever seen the meme where it was an Xbox player and a PS4 player got into the same game, and they just started arguing? It was fucking beautiful.
Oh,
PS4
I
trash, trash.
And then a PC player just joins and says, "Shut the fuck up. You're both equally trash." Oh, rip.
Oh, I think Bora died.
Internet connection probably could cut out. Oh, welcome back.
He's back. He is back. Bora is back. I think. Otherwise, yikes.
Yeah, internet connection be like. Is it Discord?
Is it Discord? Probably. Maybe not. I don't
I
know.
got it. My ping's spiking as well. Yikes.
Pog. Yeah.
Do we wait? Do we continue?
I'm gonna drag him in. See if it works. Anyway, coming back to the
If you
call.
hate shitty internet providers, clap your hands. It sucks, dude. Holy shit.
I mean, that's
And
just
it's
Turkish
so
internet,
bad.
though.
Yeah.
Like,
You
you
all have
can't.
mountains in your country. You can't expect to have good internet.
We
and
have mountains in our country. I think that's not a good evaluation of a country's internet quality.
Yeah, no, but a
You
lot
have
of-
The amount
mountains.
of
It's so
mountains
bad.
they have.
Yeah, in Slovenia,
need to be
you have shitty
savage.
internet because there's a lot of mountains.
And
Literally, that's why. Because they can't they can't put cables across mountains, or they're too
right.
lazy to do so.
Like Netherlands has like sick connection because the country is like flatter than Lamb's mom's chest.
Yo,
So-
same here, by the way. I live next to the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's not even like mountainy. It's like reverse where like it's actually
Yeah,
lower.
yeah, no, there's
in
a
some
lot of
point.
down.
Yeah, they're going to
Yes.
sink in like a couple of years. So okay.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
gonna laugh. I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, I threw a
Hashtag-
plastic bottle in the ocean. Now Amsterdam is sinking. So
All I'm gonna say is Pangea is gonna connect back together, and everyone's gonna hate each other.
Well, we already hate each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
fuck you, Lam. I'm
But
kidding.
bring,
you're not.
bringing
They're halfway there.
Pangea back. I don't even know how this came to this.
dude, you have to pronounce it culturally correct. Okay, the people of Pangaea would not accept that. It is supposed to be pronounced. That was
Pan?
supposed to be a joke, but I don't have an accent ready for like Pangean people.
Pan.
So
Pangea. That's Italian. No, that's racist. Well, not
Molto
really.
bene. No, but anyway.
No, trust me. I play with Italian people. They're the racists.
Oh, whoa,
I'm kidding.
okay, calm
I'm
down.
kidding.
Isn't that racist?
I'm kidding.
Whoa. Whoa.
Well, actually, if you follow football, you would probably know that Italian people are racist. So.
Most football
Yeah, getting to the Dodgy
supporters are
territory.
racist.
Talking about Dodgy territory, what the fuck happened with Hong Kong and Blizzard? See that
Yeah.
segue? That is quality podcasting.
That was
I
best
might have
ever.
skipped it. I might have skipped a topic, but I mean, quality podcasting.
You may have said talk, but yes, as I did mention, something also crazy crazy happened in October. Basically, there was riots in Hong Kong, and there was this pro Hearthstone player in China, and these casters. Basically, what happened is he dressed up like one of the protesters on his interview and said, "Liberate Hong Kong." So Blizzard took
Why?
action against it. Because there was riots and he wanted this country to be under democracy, and
Yeah, fair.
basically what they did was they banned him for a year, so he couldn't play in tournaments, and they revoked all his tournament money, and there was a massive uproar. So they reduced the ban to 6 months and returned all his tournament money, which wasn't enough. But also, Blizzard did state that they were mainly focusing on protecting China's laws and things like that, and the casters for that event got fired and lost their jobs, and they're not allowed to cast any Blizzard
Ever
tournaments
again?
ever again. No,
Luckily, Blizzard is shitty, so.
they didn't even say anything. But you know, that's the thing.
What do you mean they didn't even say anything?
Legit, they ducked under the desk as soon as the guy said that did the stuff with the mask and all that in the interview. So they didn't. Yeah.
Literally ducked under the desk because they were scared of their government.
I mean, Blizzard couldn't have handled this, like either way. To be honest, if they just let this pass, then it's like kind of hypocrisy. Because
Yeah,
imagine
yeah.
if like someone came out and said like, "Oh, I support China. Please like censoring, control Hong Kong," or like someone pro
But that's
Trump
the thing,
supporter
though.
came out, and then people would be outraged because Blizzard didn't do anything. I mean, I think it's more about like if you want politics in esports, or at least like
There shouldn't
because
be. It's a sport.
well, I mean nothing
that-
is
they
in,
said-
in a
they
bubble,
said-
to be honest.
But that's the
No, I
thing,
mean-
was one of their statements was keep politics out of games. But the thing about it is like they're bowing down. The only reason they're doing that is because they want to keep the investors from China, as it's such a big market. And obviously, if there's
Do
no
they have that
censorship,
many from China?
that's the thing though. Is like if there's no
Well,
censorship
yeah.
in their game, then they're gonna not be able to put their game there. It's like Call of Duty, you know, that they can only have one Call of Duty because it's got censorship in it. And
Also,
Siege,
Tencent is an investor.
And
in,
of course,
Yeah.
they have like one of the coolest Call of
Tencent.
Duties that we've been asking for.
yeah, COD Online.
Yep. Which we
So-
can't really play, can we?
yeah, Tencent is a 5% investor in Activision Blizzard, so it's quite important for them
Yeah,
to keep
because-
them interested.
Damn.
And Tencent, I mean, obviously, a lot of the, for example, like, I mean, there are other brands like Epic Games is 40% Tencent, Riot Games is
What?
100% Tencent. What? Oh yeah, Tencent went from being Riot Games' publishing partner in China to its major stakeholder after paying $400 million for a 93% stake
Riot
in the League of Legends
Games.
developer. Yeah, they make League of Legends, that new FPS game that is supposed to come out and like kill CS:GO
Rage
and like
Project
yeah,
A.
not- Rage 2. What?
No, not
Rage 2
Reach
was
2.
made
That's
by Riot Games
Bethesda.
too, right?
No, it's
No,
Bethesda.
that was
Oh.
that was fuck. I forgot their names.
It was Bethesda and someone
Yeah.
else.
Oh no, Bethesda. Watch
Yeah.
out, we're getting another Skyrim, boys.
Actually, it's not called a Skyrim. It's called an Elder Scrolls. You uncultured swine. But
I've played more of that series than you have played Siege. Shut up.
no, you haven't.
Yes, I have.
I've played more of that series than you've played that series than you played Siege.
Doubt it.
I have owned 9 copies of Skyrim.
I've owned 4 and 3 of Oblivion. Then I have Morrowind 2 times. Fight me, lamb.
You people are fucking weird. Why
I've
own
had-
this game 4, 5, like 7 times? Why? Why? How is that a
Different
how is
systems.
how is that a measurement of like liking a game? Oh, I like this game so much. I don't know.
Well,
Like
because I bought it on every single account I have.
why?
I didn't buy it on every single account I had. I've bought it in my Xbox 360, the PS3. I bought it on PC,
Oh yeah, and that
Xbox One,
no, because
PS4.
I have multiple Steam accounts, but like I lost them because I'm brain dead and I don't understand the concept of passwords, so I forget them.
Aha.
Yeah.
So you're a
I do
bot.
understand the concept of passwords, but young me was a different me and didn't remember anything.
Can I just mention, by the way, with this Blizzard thing, I mean, it looked like a massive outrage and it was going to hit them like massively. Now I'm checking their stock, and I mean, it didn't even flicker.
No,
Like, it didn't even. So
it's
like
because
this
riots
is
don't
the
affect
weird. This
finances.
is the like weird thing about like gamers outrage. The same thing happened with EA, and people said, "Oh, they lost 10% stock or whatever." Those things happen in like normal business. They always happen. There are like constant shifts in like stock prices, and people thought that they had caused this by like downloading a comment 130,000 times, thinking that that was going to
They've
influence
banned
sales.
another player for supporting the Hong Kong protests.
No, really.
They lose sponsor over Hong Kong actions. We failed in our purpose after Hearthstone Hong Kong controversy. Blizzard's complicated history with China looms over BlizzCon 2019. Mitsubishi pulls sponsorship of Blizzard tournaments following Hong Kong bans. Loses esports. Yeah,
Maybe it'll make Diablo 4 after this one, just to get money. I hope they do, because I've missed it.
they never made
Oh,
Diablo.
you don't have a mobile phone? You don't want to play Diablo
I swear to God, I'm
Immortals?
about to snap my mobile phone in half. I want Diablo 4. I've played Diablo 3 since it came out as a little kid. I still play it to this day. How are you gonna do this? How?
Because
You
Paul.
ruined it. I was hyped. I'm sad.
Dude, those poor developers though. I mean, they're thrown onto the stage knowing that people are going to be disappointed that they're developing a mobile game, and then, I mean, I can just imagine like how bad they felt, but like with the reply of like, "Oh, you don't have mobile phones." I mean, he could have.
Just be
it
honest and
doesn't
say,
matter.
yeah,
It's-
we didn't want to fucking make this, but we had to. So
I mean, they can't be honest there. Honest. I mean, they're on the stage of a massive company.
So
It's very hard to be honest there if you want to keep your job or get any other job in the industry ever.
Oh, also,
that's fair.
players are signing a petition to dress May up like Hong Kong rioters. Well, not rioters, protesters. But
Me?
yeah,
Wow,
Oh,
they're
she
really
has-
getting at
she
it
has
this
a-
time.
She has a Hong Kong skin, but how are they going to dress a character up in a game
gas
developed
masks
by
and
the?
stuff.
But they don't have. Like, oh, she already has a skin that has a gas mask.
Yeah.
Oh right, okay. Well, I mean,
Reflex.
do they have to sign a petition? They can't they just do it?
They'll probably get beaten.
Or I
If
think.
we-
Oh wait, no. I think they don't have a Liberate Hong Kong skin yet, but I think they're trying to get one made, like with the petition.
By the way, those riots, I mean, kind of worked. By the way, most of their demands were met, so that's, I mean, mostly over. I guess they're kind of late. Yeah, China. Well, China was trying to implement some of their own, I guess, censoring, which is, I mean, the phrasing used by the West media. Some of their censoring laws on Hong Kong, on most media, and they had demands on. Yeah, they had demands on canceling that implementation, but like some extra stuff. And I'm pretty sure most of them are met. Hold on.
That's the thing though. Is see, since Hong Kong used to be a British colony and it's like no longer a British colony, it's
Wait a second. Wasn't Anomaly in Hong Kong at the minute?
Yeah, he was in China recently.
Yikes.
Oh.
Imagine he's been there. Because that was like, what, 2 days ago that you still posted a video where he was sick?
Yeah.
That's sketchy. That's sketchy.
But also it was very, very controversial because also police dressed up as protesters so they can beat up.
Psych, I'm one of you.
Yeah, so they could beat up protesters without having any legal things happening. So they can
Wow.
avoid the laws, and they also miraculously 13 people were killed.
Miraculously, by the way.
Miraculously, yeah, 13 people were killed, and people suspect that it was the undercover police dressed up as protesters that were, you know, brutalizing the people.
that doesn't make sense though, because
Yeah, but
mean-
like not being democratic doesn't make sense
no, no,
either.
no, but like, no, their tactic, because obviously, if you kill a person, you are going to be investigated, and the state would already know that you're a policeman, because I mean, they would just look at your job, because they had that.
Thing
They
is,
have that kind
Oh,
they're
of.
yeah,
not gonna find who that is.
Also, the thing about it as well is China, they don't have like credit cards anymore or anything. They have a social credit code, and basically see if like it's social status, and it's like this code you get, and basically, when the basically how it works is that's how you get your money, right? And see, the higher your social credit, your social status is better. But see, if you're friends with someone with a lower social credit, it lowers your social credit as well. All that stuff. And
Interesting.
if you commit crimes
Wait,
and all that,
but that's China.
yeah,
For us,
Hong Kong.
literally having
Hong Kong's
like a
still part of
social
China.
hub on like fucking. Imagine you carrying around a device all day that defines who you are.
But that's just communism for you, and like
Wow,
Wait,
that is
no,
fucking disgusting.
That's pretty interesting. That's an interesting interpretation of communism.
well, yeah, it's a very interesting interpretation.
It's not really
No, no.
communism. It's just saying like this is how shit works. It's like their financial system is literally social status. That is disgusting because I am friends with people that can't even pay their own clothes, and I've given them my clothes before. If I were to live in China, I couldn't do that because I would literally lose money.
You would lose money. How so?
Well, I mean,
Money because you get a lower social status.
you wouldn't make as much, I'm sure, but you would still have the amount you had, probably.
But if you would live there, then
No, if
your
I'd be friends with
spending
them.
Oh, well, yeah.
If I'd actually spend time with them, because this person, this specific person I'm on about, he wears 2 pieces of my clothing every fucking day, which is his hat and his socks. Because he can't pay that many pairs of socks either, because his mum wants to leave him, right? I could not be friends with this guy if I were to live in China, and he was
Right.
too.
Yeah.
That is disgusting.
But
Like, that's just putting people that are poor further down, and people that are rich further up.
yeah,
Yeah, I
like,
was sure the social scores are determined by income
But
levels.
still, like,
Not-
that's not
I,
alright.
th- I think it's by
Crime
income
and
level. It's income levels, crime, people. I think it's if you're friends with people who have committed crimes and have lower social statuses and all that. It's weird how it works, but like I was told by a guy that's very knowledgeable about this stuff, and he's into all of this Chinese politics and stuff, and like, if you get me, like he's very knowledgeable in it, and I want to move away from that because it is getting too far into politics, to be honest.
Yeah.
But just know that what's happening is very bad. It is very bad for.
Shouldn't be happening, honestly.
Yeah, it shouldn't be, and it's,
Ooh, hot takes.
there is a lot of hashtag boycott Blizzard going on, but
I'm already doing that since they didn't release Diablo 4.
eh. But apart from that, other things that happened last month, Destiny 2 expansion came out. That was pretty fun. Still is fun. Halloween events going on right now.
Fun. It was fun for like 15 minutes to, sit down and play a game that is easier than Siege. The same cheese still exists, people. Don't think that because another company now has legal rights over this game that it's changed. No, there's still a very strong meta in the game. Warlocks are always better than all the other classes, even in PvP still, because of their supers.
They changed it. There's been hot fixes and
They
stuff,
haven't.
but recently.
But besides that, I still managed to farm out, 3,600 glory in one day, or whatever the fuck your elo is called there in
Glory.
competitive.
But yeah, That was fun. Other games that came out, The Outer Worlds, I haven't played it yet. Mainly because I
What's
was
that?
gonna. It's basically it's made by the people that made Fallout New Vegas. It's basically Fallout in space. But I was hoping that it was coming out in Steam this year, but no, it's getting released on Epic Games first. Well, it's released on Epic Games first.
Probably.
Yeah. Then next year it comes out in Steam because they have a deal with Epic. Yay!
Yay. Yes. That's awesome.
Also, EA has partnered up with Steam.
Yeah.
So they are now
No.
releasing their games on
Yeah,
the Steam.
the Star
Like,
Wars game
shop.
is on fucking Steam. I'm
I'm
buzzing.
not happy
You're not happy? Why are you not happy?
because I hate EA.
Well, what?
I hate
Okay.
EA because
How,
they just
how does
they
this
just
how
ask
does
for
this
money.
affect you?
Well, because I only use Steam.
Okay.
Yeah, it
And
doesn't
now I
mean
have to
EA
buy
has
shitty
control.
games when I'm browsing the store because I browse the store awful amounts of time.
You're. Wait,
I don't spend money
you were
on
just
EA.
you were just complaining about Epic Game Store being a different store from Steam. Now you're complaining
Yeah,
about
no,
EA games being
no,
on
EA,
the platform.
EA has to stay away from me. I hate EA. Okay, they ruined one of my favorite games, Battlefront, right? And then they decided to fix it when they realized people didn't play it anymore.
Mhm.
Because like I played the old Battlefront, and that was a really, really good game. I think we can all agree if there's people that played the old Battlefront.
Debatable. Yeah.
It's a fucking
Star
great
Wars
game.
Battlefront games.
It was the best.
Yeah, but you can now pre-order Star Wars Jedi: The Fallen Order.
Why would you pre-order?
Mate, it's a single-player Star Wars game with no microtransactions. It's gonna be cool.
Okay, you should pre-order.
What? Okay.
If it's multiplayer, no. I'm very, very, very skeptical of.
You do get
pre-ordering
pre-order
games.
cosmetics, but you don't get any microtransactions after that.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool.
I'm sure, anyway. That's what they said. They promised, but they'll probably go back on it. I don't know.
Hello.
Hello.
That's what they said. Are you actually listening to EA? Hello.
Yes, I don't listen to North America because I
Neither,
am
neither.
under the jurisdiction
are Joe.
of.
No one does.
That's not a pog, but anyway, yeah. Obviously, EA's games are going to be released on Steam, which is going to be good for me because I like Battlefield and I don't want to play on Origin, and I don't really like the Origin server.
Maybe this time I can play and not get banned for having Discord open.
Pog.
Oh yeah, that was a thing. I don't know, I don't-
Motherfucking
I
punk
don't-
buster.
I don't hate it.
I hate it because I never cheated, but I still can't play.
Wait, that means they can put Apex Legends on Steam now. Yuck.
It's not like they're gonna make money out of that, or well, selling the game.
Oh yeah,
Well,
definitely.
Steam is
Not.
going
And
to
I
make
think
money
everybody
off
that
the
wants to play
microtransactions.
Apex Legends is already playing it. You know. It's
Yeah.
not like I don't think there's a lot of people that don't know of Apex Legends because
It's a
they
pairing.
only.
It's a
use
pairing
Steam.
factor, really. If Fortnite was, well, Fortnite is a bad example, but like someone might want to play the game, but I mean, since they only use, because I mean, we are, I mean, relatively speaking, more involved in this than like 99% of the people who play games. So like, if someone just uses the Steam store, I mean, and if they're not even aware of like the origin, like the
That's true.
origin
That's true.
stuff,
That's true.
they might just go,
Yeah.
"Oh, I can't play Apex now," rather than, "Oh, I have to download this and then through that I'll open this." I mean, some people just
Yeah. You're
don't
right. You're
bother
right.
because they don't care that much.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
True.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right there.
Also,
I
can
didn't
I
think
rant?
of it.
Can I rant about something for a second?
Go for it.
Do you guys know the Total War games?
Yeah, Total
yeah.
War. Yeah.
Their prices have gone up by around like fivefold in
What?
for my country now. In like the last month, I just checked their prices. It's baffling. Like, I mean, most of the prices in Turkey are like weird because our economy is weird. So
You're
like,
right.
Yeah.
Steam adjusts the prices because they want to sell five
Yes,
copies
it's
for
like
10.
it's like Argentina with the CS:GO key scandal.
Yeah,
where it
so
was
they want
dirt
because
cheap.
they want to sell like 10 games for 5 a piece rather than 5 games for 10 a piece.
Yeah.
Or yeah, something along those lines. So like most of the prices were usually like adjusted. So like, you know,
the Turkish people could afford them. Now, I guess Sega is the publisher, so I guess Sega just decided, yeah, fuck that, and they bumped all of the prices of these games that are like 10 years old, like 8 years old, so like ridiculous prices now. For example, like Total War Rome 2 was like used to be like 80 liras, which is still, I mean, not that high.
8
but,
euros,
like,
about
8
8 euros.
yeah,
Right.
it's 80 liras. Yeah,
Yeah.
it came out in 2013, so it's been 6 years. It's 210 liras now, and
What?
210 liras. 210 liras is about like AAA games come out for somewhere along the lines of like 260 to like 350 liras. So this game that came out in 2013, now with the adjusted price, costs like about 75% of what a AAA game coming out today would cost.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They also have Total War Warhammer and Total War Warhammer 2 as well. This is pretty unrelated. But these two games, right? They complement each other in like a mode. But you have to play. You technically have to pay around like 400 liras just to play that mode. And the mode is like this massive map, and like it's supposed to be like the proper experience of the two games. It's stupid though that you have to pay for two games to play a mode in the second one. I mean, I've never seen it before where you had to like buy the sequel to like get access to like an earlier, to like a different mode.
Game mode, right? Yeah.
Yeah, or like
That
I
is
guess it's not a
weird.
different game mode. It's like a different type of campaign that's like more expensive in its like variety than any other type of
But
campaign.
why would they bump up the prices on that? No. That's not all right.
Yeah, they just For example,
Like, oh,
Cyberpunk.
hey, fuck Turkey. In
Yeah,
specific,
so-
fuck Turkey. We're gonna bump your prices.
Oh,
to
whoa, whoa,
literally
whoa.
triple A game status.
Cyberpunk is 250 liras, for example. So like
That's
Rome,
how much?
Total War
40
Rome
euros?
2 is 210 liras. So like there's a 40 lira difference between them two. It's annoying.
That's a lot.
I've gotten that out of my system. Now we can continue.
Anything
Also,
to the siege.
what the fuck
Good
are these
day.
pricings? The fucking Total War Saga game, Thrones of Britannia, is 140 liras, and it came out in 2017.
But that's
Exactly.
alright, isn't it? The recent
Yeah,
games.
no,
that
that is proper. But then the fucking Total War Rome 2 game, it's 210 liras. It came out 5 years before this. Only difference is that this is Saga game, and the Saga games are supposed to be smaller. But like, come on, stupid pricing, and they're going to slap the name of Total War on it anyways. So just make it a consistent type of pricing range there.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
if you can buy them when they come out, they're cheap. Right? So that just pushes people to buy them when they come out and not just take their time and see how the game develops, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting, and the prices never go down as well. I think that's a very big problem with
Just
Steam
use
in
G2A.
general. No, but yeah, I mean, but just use GTA isn't supposed. Just use pirated games isn't supposed to be, or like just use stolen keys isn't supposed to be the answer. Like Call
Are
of
they
Duty
stolen
games
though?
as well. Yeah, most of them. Most of them are just like testing codes, for example, that people get. They just like decide to banking on them. Like a lot of the old code games as well haven't gone down in price. Like who
Yeah, that's
the
true.
fuck would ever pay 140 liras for Call of Duty Ghosts right now? It came out 6 years ago.
Nobody. It's not that good, okay? It's not that good.
Okay, Modern Warfare is 50 liras. That's fair. That's
Okay,
actually
yeah,
not
but
that
it's
bad.
Modern Warfare. I'm willing to spend a normal like.
Yeah, and-
I'm willing to spend 35 on Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, it came out 12 years ago as well. So like with inflation and stuff, it actually came out 50 liras anyways. So
Yeah.
I mean, they haven't even decreased the price. They just kept it the same. Good job. Good job. I mean, credit where credit is due. I guess some of these prices are lowered, but like still, Black Ops is 100 liras. Black Ops 3 is 110 liras.
I'm not gonna pay that for Black Ops. Sorry.
But like,
But for Black Ops 3, that's not a lot, is it? Because like last time I checked, it was still selling at AAA status like price.
yeah, that's what I'm complaining about. It's not just Turkey, and for this, it's just.
It's
a lot
still
of
60.
things.
That last time I checked was like a year ago on Black Ops 3. It was still 60 euros for me. which
And like
is
CS:GO is
way
like
too much.
CS:GO is like cheaper than Counter Strike Source and then Counter Strike.
What?
I mean, it's free, so
Yeah,
like,
it's free, but like
and the old games are $20.
you can't play competitive without Prime status.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
well, you can, but you can't really.
Or CS:GO.
Hmm.
I wasn't listening. I was zoned out. CS:GO.
It's how it's cheap. No.
Yeah.
Because it's free, but you know you can't really play it unless you've got Prime status because cheaters.
Prime status costs $7.
What also
Wait,
happened in
really?
October?
Only 7?
I think
What
so.
also
yeah.
happened in October was that tracking back, FIFA came out, and it was shambolic.
Yeah.
the
Shambolic?
career, yeah, the career mode. I mean, there was not mass riots, but like, I mean, the same thing happens every single FIFA launch, where like something along the lines of like fix career mode, and like a hashtag like that trends, and like.
Yeah.
EA sends out like a tweet like we have listened to the feedback, and like 5 months
EA never
later like
listens.
they fix half of the stuff.
Yeah,
So,
but why
that was-
buy FIFA? It's literally the same game, different graphics, different title. Wow.
Yeah, I bought it.
No.
Yeah, I did because I mean I like football, so
Yeah, you like football. Fair, but like I don't get why people buy FIFA games. It's the
but
same
like I
game.
also like use mods and like mod as well. So
Oh yeah, fair. Okay.
with mods, career mode is actually like if you're going to buy FIFA, you don't buy it on the consoles, just buy it on PC.
So you can use mods.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Ram, you got anything to say?
Not really.
no,
mean,
no.
Well, I mean, I would like to touch up once again.
You've hit
This
plat
is about
recently.
oh yeah, I hit plat without getting carried mostly.
Mostly is a keyword there.
I was
There's
gonna
only-
try to carry him, but
was only
then I
one or
got
two
involved in a
games.
lot of trolling for teams.
There were 1 or 2 games where I really got carried.
Yeah, that's fair. Depends. You took a lot of games to get to plat, but coming from gold, you know, it's an accomplishment.
But anyway, other things. I know I've said it for about the 5th time, but T4H sadly went away because some people were selfish.
Went away.
Drama.
Yes,
Yeah.
some
Drama is the
selfish
essence
people
of esports.
bringing some drama in, but it's okay. You know, I found my new home.
I just think people like writing tweet longers, and that's the like the key to all of this drama.
I've been so
I think people just write people just like you know they feel like they are like important when they like write out this whole emotional thing, and like people they think like people are going to care so much.
But we don't.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sick of seeing tweet longers. Siege is basically like the Siege esports scene is basically like a scene created for tweet longers.
All I'm gonna say though is like I'm not gonna spill the name of this person, but it's some tea for you. I've been a couple of streamers that I've picked up have been mentioned in twit longers by a specific individual, and you know if you ever watch this, go fuck yourself. But you know, other things as well.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say the name.
If
The
you
persons
ever
that know
watch
who they
this,
are.
Someone has
Go
mentioned
fuck yourself.
someone has mentioned the name of the what?
no. Nobody's mentioned the name of this specific person.
No, I know,
We're
but
not
like
going to.
this
But
specific
she knows
person.
who she is.
Okay, we are talking about what was her name? Let me just. I forgot.
No, we're not saying it. We're not saying
We're not saying any
Uh,
names.
It's not.
Elon
okay.
Musk.
Yeah.
Subtweet me a few times.
I forgot her
Elon.
name.
We're not
Oh, I
talking
can't
about a
find it
she.
now.
We're talking about a he.
Are we?
Yeah, sure.
Specific person.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Don't.
Was it is it the name of a bird species?
No, it's not that.
What? Oh, it's not the name of a bird.
It's,
Oh, I
it's
get
not
what you
about.
mean.
It's not about that. It's not about that. It's
Oh,
about something
really?
else.
Well,
Basically, my
what else has to do with it, kinda? So, if you're watching this, go fuck yourself.
no, don't go for it yourself. You're okay with me.
I'm kidding.
I'm kidding. No, but anyway,
Oh, is it the
don't say
person-
any names.
okay, no.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Don't
but
say names.
Lamb's found a better home, obviously. Brutal Bliss. With their very nice esports team. I missed
Well-
T3H Esports team back when Keenan was playing. It was a really good team, but you know,
Keemstar.
no
Keenan.
Keenan.
Let's get right back into the game. He would probably play like Thermite, to be honest.
But anyway,
How
apart
would you
from-
know?
I don't know. He's
He looks
Apart
like
from
the type of
that-
dude to play Thermite.
yeah, I don't know.
Apart from that, though, coming to
Coming on
still-
your face.
that's,
Ooh.
well, that's all the tea I had to spill. I still need to edit last week's episode because some tea was spilled also. But yeah, I'm gonna need to edit names. I still haven't done that. I'm lazy, but
You're lazy.
but anyway,
You're lazy.
coming to it. Yeah, October has been an okay month. Sad month, but okay month.
I mean, you've got in with Brutal Base, so it can't be too sad, really.
Nah, it's not.
They're
Start
very
to a
nice
new era.
guys.
Start to a new era, and I appreciate that. Obviously, I still appreciate that Dan and Ems had me on for the year that I was there, but things come to an end, and that was the end of it for
Yep.
me and the organization. As an organization, they are still an esports community, though. Well,
Community.
not
Keyword.
esports. Yeah, it's community.
Unfortunately, they're not esports anymore. Unfortunately, because I was quite fond of their roster back when Keenan was in there, and Penguin. You know, there were some real gunners.
That was a good roster. One of the only teams to take Navi to a draw in Prem. Speaking of that, Navi
Wait, Navi
lost.
was in Prem?
Yeah,
Ah!
and talking
Oh.
about it, yesterday night, Navi lost in Prem to the new M&M
M&M
roster. To the new M&M
out.
roster.
I'm leaving.
Seven.
Bye.
Who has Packbull in it? Do you remember Packbull?
What
Wait,
team was
wait,
he on
wait,
before
wait.
M&M?
Did Doki get to play in Prem, or
No,
is he still
no.
suspended?
Packbull used to play for T3H Academy.
Oh.
Yeah, we played in the same squad together, and then he went to a team, and then I tried out for that team, but he didn't accept me into the team.
But
So
fair
then
enough.
he went on to switch a couple of more teams.
Pat was pretty good. He was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's got some insane clash plays where he wasn't using the shield much.
Ew, Clash. Don't talk to me.
Exactly, big ooh. But fair play to them taking Navi to 7-2, the number one European team in the world.
No, that's
What?
G2 still.
No, it's Navi. They're number
Empire?
one in Pro League.
Oh
Is
yeah,
Russian
Pro
not
League,
in-
because
Is
G2
Russia
never
not in Europe?
ever cares to show up to Pro League.
Or they just don't make it.
Dude, it's
Yeah,
it's,
but Invitationals they win every time.
it's very weird, dude. I casted a game of Empire. Someone I played in academy with like beat Navi.
Oh, that's worse than Empire, bro. That's worse than Empire. Empire was an actual really good team. All of a sudden, Eminem's got a new roster. We've never seen these people. Bam, now, gone.
I mean, to be fair, Prem, I can't say much about Prem. Prem's been okay. This.
I miss Crosby and Prem. I'm not gonna lie.
Don't worry. Two of his ex-teammates are still in Prem. But
Yeah, two of them. I miss Crosby in general. You know, my rank
I'm gonna
monkey.
disclose, but that team doesn't work so well, in my opinion. But apart from,
Ever. Without
Wait.
Crosby, the team doesn't work.
but to be fair, it's.
I mean,
But anyway, coming back to it, obviously, it's just been LambCast.
this has been LambCast, brought to you by insert sponsors here.
Brought to you by Gaviscon. Pure men deodorant. Right now.
Gaviscon.
Things on my desk.
Wait, really?
Logitech.
There's some-
No, I
Your
don't have.
stomach
I
problem.
don't have Gaviscon on my desk. Logitech
Okay.
G Pro Wireless, sponsored by the Logitech. I wish I was sponsored by Logitech. I tell you
Sponsored by Rummaging Through
that.
Stuff.
Logitech, sponsor me.
Adderall.
Anyway, coming to thank you, Bora, for coming on the show today and doing your live test. I'm sure we'll hire you.
Higher. Wait, you're supposed to get paid for this? Hello?
No, no,
Yeah, you get paid in.
Where have I been?
you get paid in gummy bears.
Yeah.
Whoa, where have I been? You can't
Uh,
say
in
that I
your
get
mom's
paid in
basement?
gummy
I don't
bears without giving me gummy bears. No, I don't live with my mom, mate.
Those
Are,
are his
are you
dad.
sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure. I live with my dad.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, and I don't have
Are
a
they-
basement.
Are they separate?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One of them allows me to play games, so
I
that's why I
figured.
got picked up by a team that wants me to scrim at
Your
9
dad
in the
got picked up
evening.
by a team.
No, I got picked up.
Oh, what?
But my
By a
dad
fo-
allows
by
me
a
to play
foster-
games.
By your foster parents.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
I'm implying that your family don't care about you.
They do. A little bit.
Well,
Really?
His
Yeah,
dad
yeah,
does.
Tiny. My
Okay.
dad does. He's helping me get
Tiny?
a job now.
Oh,
And I'll be working soon and playing full time. Yay.
Point.
you'll be working and playing.
Yeah, because I'm going for a job that allows me to have 5 days off in a week.
Okay, that's an
Being
interesting
forklift drivers
requirement.
during the night in weekends. So I'm
Huh.
on every day, except for the weekends.
Right.
I'll just be on in like the early evening. See? Big
Wow.
brain. I can play every day.
That's not a
Nice.
big brain move, but that was some bottle crushing for you, everyone. Bottle crushing ASMR brought to you by LambCast.
Wait. Can I do some too?
Can we not make this like to point out the podcast? This is all we do on the podcast now. It's just
Crushing
crushing.
bottles.
yeah, for
We just work at a recycling fucking factory.
yeah.
Just
Hello,
Beep,
this is
beep,
LambCast coming
beep.
to you from the recycling factory in London. It's disgusting here, but we're crushing bottles in ASMR.
But anyway, coming back to it, this is the end of LambCast tonight. And if you say otherwise, I will destroy your Minecraft house.
Wait, shit, I'm not gonna say anything then.
Shit. But anyway, I've been Lamb, and this has been LambCast. Bora has joined me, and Squeaky, the prodigal son, has also joined me. But you know what? Le Virgin. But anyway,
What?
coming back to it. Bye.
What?
Good night, everyone.
Can I?
Yes.
Wait, what? We don't get like a closing word or something?
We don't get say your closing word. God damn it.
Can I say one?
Yeah.
The deuces, everyone.
Huh.
It's
Okay. Bye. For real. For real.
hard saying goodbye to that, string.
Sorry.
Oh my god.
Oh well.
That sound wasn't supposed to leak from my basement. Sorry.
Ah, yikes. Anyway, this has been LambCast. For real this time. Goodbye.